There is a warmth hidden in the winter chill. It is there, just beneath the surface. In our minds and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. And we smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in, Curtis Granderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Miami, the left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Harper will take care of this one, and Granderson is retired, leading off the ball game. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. His past line against Aaron Nola. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. 1 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Miami down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jose Arena gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Gene Segura standing in. Strike one to start the at-bat. Urena is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, man, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Him up. Alfaro is there. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. McCutcheon at second with 2 down.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Just hung in there on that one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. Go on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Starlin Castro. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 7.
Starlin Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground. Down to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
The right fielder.
Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Ready now for the Marlins. Jorge Alfaro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award. For NL catchers. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Alfaro finds it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking them up and putting them down. This guy can go get them in the gaps.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to left. Granderson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First offering on its way. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. First pitch on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Jose Urena, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
First offering on its way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Castro has a play. 1 out.
The left fielder,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew McCutchen. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that will bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Segura is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In is Curtis Granderson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 0-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Well, he has some trouble with it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Oh, and he can't hang on. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Walker, a native Pennsylvanian. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The second baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Castro.
Here's the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performance. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Peter O'Brien flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swung on and missed.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. Halfway home, still no score. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies' offense, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs,
for the
guys.
Phillies.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Michael Rosso.
First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Granderson. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next OB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80%.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Herrera over at second. Hernandez at first. 1 gone. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Andrew McCutcheon. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in now, JT Riddle. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a soft liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So here now's the pitcher, Jose Arena. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Curtis Granderson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Arena leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura will lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Fastball called for strike 2. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Granderson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The 0-1 delivery. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Now batting, JT Realmuto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. O'Brien's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still no score. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A high fastball is in there. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Neil Walker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can set down the guys at the top of the lineup.
First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two and 0. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 3-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Now in the box, Michael Franco. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Two-seamer fighting to get inside, and he closed the screen door right there. Nice base hit down the line.
Herrera.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Riggle has it. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Now at the plate, Peter O'Brien. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Hernandez shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, JT Riddle. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Miami down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Nick Williams is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Williams.
Fouled off. And that misses 1-1.
Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Yeah, he's gotten outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Bryce is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Changes for Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 37, Austin Bryce. Now playing shortstop and batting 9, number 19, Miguel Rojas.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. One and one, here it is. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bryce playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a glove flip for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Comes set. The 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A ball and a strike.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. Still no score. Martin Prado is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. David Robertson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas. From the stretch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now back.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
That's by him for strike 1. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. All squared up even in Philadelphia through 8.5. The Phillies have a chance to walk it off. Austin Dean is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 44.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Now batting.
Lead off base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, O'Brien, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. The 0-2. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. So here's the cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 3. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Peter O'Brien. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to get this bunt down right here. Advance the runners, get him into scoring position, second and third. Anything you have to do to execute this bunt needs to be done right here.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Walker at second. Castro on at first with nobody out. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is
he can't pick it up cleanly. And he's safe.
Number 37, Austin
Chad Waller will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
For Miami. Number 17, Chad Waller.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. McCutchen looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam.
and they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Into the box now, Austin Dean, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
4 runs here in this half inning. Rocket to third. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Digging in to try it again, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Called strike 0-2. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. So now we'll Marlene Garcia, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
Aaron Altair will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. He was a double play victim last time around. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Standing in now, Gene Segura. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Sergio Romo takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Sergio Romo.
Into the box, Bryce Harper, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Austin Bryce pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious